In this episode, Idun will move to her new home. Catching a goat can be a challenge. And we meet little Nicke Nyfiken. At Sweden's east coast, near Astrid Lindgren's Vimmerby, there is an unexpected adventure waiting for you. Meet Sarah, Aurora and Jon. Welcome to Moosepark. In the last episode, we saw Oscar, the new bull, arriving. He's part of an exchange between Moosepark and Costa Safari Park. Today, little cow calf Idun will be transported to Costa, about 2 hours from Virum. Jon and Sarah get help from Torsten, a very experienced vet, specialized in this kind of operations.
Yeah, it went well today.
Yeah, with always you have the unforeseen events.
Yeah.
But the loading itself and the handling of the animals, it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, and this time it was, practically exactly how it should go.
Yeah. So, but you see the issues here is that you have 8 other mooses around, and you need to handle those.
Yeah.
I don't know your animals, so I'm a bit skittish with those.
Yeah.
And they behave differently to you and your staff than foreigners, of course, and it's good to know. Yeah, but that was fun.
Yeah, it was, and everything.
Now it's 2 hours on the road or something like that.
Yeah, 2 hours.
Then she will be let off with some mature bulls, and that is the next step. How they will receive her, probably with no issues, I would suspect, but you never know.
I think she will have an easier task than Oscar.
Yeah.
Because it's not easy to come to a place with a lot of cows.
No.
But the bulls are more, a bit more laid back.
Yeah, I saw your dominant cow. She was holding him off. Quite vigorously. Yeah.
I needed to step in front of her earlier this week because she was so aggressive. So then she calmed down, but...
But it's...
Excuse me, gentlemen. Hey, Jon.
Hey, Emily.
Hello, sir. I'm Emily.
Hello.
Jon, can you introduce us, please?
This is Torsten, one of our vets. He's really expert in different kind of animals. You can explain a bit by yourself.
Yeah, I have a background as a zoo and wild animal park vet in Kolmården for more than 20 years. So, and I left Kolmården just this autumn, and started my own company combining consultancy work like I do here for you, and with work with the wild animals. And this is pretty interesting for me to come from a zoo Moosepark's background to come and to work with wild animals, because you can have wild mooses and then you can have mooses like here, and those are very different animals. I like mooses.
Yeah.
They're not too clever, but they are nice animals.
Yeah. Sometimes they are too clever. That's like we always say here.
Yeah.
Don't give them, don't drop the potato when they kick you, because if they learn that you are dropping potato every time they kick you, they will think you are potato piñata.
Yeah.
They learn quickly.
Yeah.
But it's not only moose you have worked with. Also.
Kolmården is a big zoo with all sorts of animals, from dolphins to elephants and giraffes and the big herbivores, mega herbivores, rhinos as well, big cats, great apes. So it's been it's a very unusual background, you can say.
And now you have your own company.
Yeah, and do also help out other zoos, and so I hope to be able to stitch this together, and leaving a lot of the responsibilities and all the meetings and all that behind me, and concentrate on the clinical work and this kind of work, solving problems. I like it.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
For me now, it's very hard to let a wonderful calf like her leave. It's like a child.
Yeah.
We hope everything will go well.
And I will be heading south as well, so
you are close by.
I'm on the phone and nearby, so there's backup. Yeah.
But thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. See you again soon.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is David. I'm 40 years old and I'm from Malmö in Skåne. I have been working here at Moosepark for a couple of months now, and I find it a very interesting and satisfying job. And actually I live over there in the house, the red one, which gets me really close to the animals and the nature around me. I love to come close to the animals, take care of them, feeding them, and so on. My favorite moose here in Virum is Maya. Actually, she's a goat, but at least she doesn't kick me. But seriously, my favorite moose is actually Hugin. He's one of the bull calves, and we're having a bit of a beef in the beginning, but we're really starting to get to know each other now. It's actually amazing to see which different personality the mooses have. Some are a bit grumpy, other ones are a bit happy and, you know, they're playful. And then you have the serious ones and so on. They actually have fantastic personalities, all of them. I will work here full time all summer, and I'm looking forward to you to come over here and meet me, the mooses, come over to the shop and maybe take a coffee and talk something about the moose. Så jag ser verkligen fram emot att få träffa er här i sommaren. Hej då!
Virum Moosepark has two areas for the newly arrived goats. A summer meadow, where our guests can meet the animals up close, and a separate area with the new winter housing. Today, all the goats will temporarily move from the summer to the winter area, so the grass can grow for the summer. All apart from soon-to-be mother Stina, who'll stay separate from the herd, so she'll not be disturbed while giving birth. Of course, moving goats is easier said than done.
You're still playing with the codeine, never gonna break your head. I'm still trying not to be nice, think twice, everybody's in their bed. We've been living on the road, now slow down, everything will be alright.
goats are in the other fence now.
Yes, we failed. We separated the group, the mother and soon-to-be mother, correctly said. And one of her daughters stayed in this fence because she would soon have this little fellow. Because when they have a new baby, we want them separate for at least a couple of days. That didn't went well because they wanted to be together. So they escaped. Just a couple of days later, this little fellow was born. This is the first time we take care of a goat so young. And when I found this little cutie, my daughter were here in the park also. So she sat with him or her, I haven't checked yet, the whole day, just to be close. And then the mother come and wanted to, oh, Maya, no. And then the mother come and wanted to feed it, this one, and then after that she went back to Aurora and cozied her down in her lap. It was so sweet.
So, how old is he now?
She is 4 days, or he. I must check that.
And is this the mother?
No, this is Maya. The mother is behind me, I think. Yeah, a bit like that. Maya is just interesting because I have someone else in my lap than her, so she's a bit jealous.
And very curious, I see.
Yes, a lot of curious. Sara is just now up at the store to prepare because we are soon going to have a tour here. So I hope you liked this episode and don't forget to subscribe, and I hope we... Sara! Sara! Look who's here!
I've been living in a city now, lowbrow covered with city lights. Everybody here keep their head down, baby, I'm the only one awake at night. Yeah, still walking in a light now, midtown never seems to stop.
Thank you for watching. Join us again next time for more adventures at Moosepark. Hej då!